do. Um, you don't mind if I record this? I'm just doing it for notes taking, and it'll attract maybe somebody else too. To
Absolutely. No, I don't.
Thank you, thank you. So we already have a brief introduction, and already met you in person, and I'm seeing you again. So uh, tell me, what is your plan of action if you cannot find the work that you're looking for, and you need to find the work based on your experience, based on your passion, as well as compensation that you deserve. um, what are you planning to do in your capacity?
Right now, I don't necessarily have a plan. I don't necessarily have a plan. It's been a little difficult trying to find another source of income. I am working, but what I'm doing right now is just not sustainable enough. So trying I was trying to get back in. I'm trying to get back into the gym field because I thrived the most when I was a manager at Home Fitness, and then after leaving Home Fitness, I was a kickboxing trainer. So I want to get back to that field because I'm a people person. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
there's an energy that I have that people just find sort of intoxicating, and they want to know more. They want to be around me more so that they can help themselves.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just feel like I think it's time for me to get back into it, but I'm finding it incredibly super hard to find a job. It's either I'm finding that I'm either overqualified or they just want someone a little bit more simpler for the position.
Yep.
Yeah, I honestly to be real honest and real with you, I think that I'm considering taking home. I'm considering taking the manager off my resume
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like yeah, because when the managers at different gyms are doing interviews with me, I thought in their mind, I don't know if they think that I'm going to be there to try to like maybe take their position,
Mm-hmm.
like say they slip, say
Mm-hmm.
they're not doing certain things in the gym. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, but like I am strongly considering taking that off my resume
Sure.
because I haven't even gotten a job since at a
Mm-hmm.
gym since I've had that on my resume.
I see that. I see that. So, Andre, have you revised your resume by someone professional? Resume
No.
maker, designer. There are some AI tools available too, but it's good to have someone look after your resume and advise you. I can look at it and give you a certain extent, but I know some professionals who are writers and resume experts, and who can be able to articulate into that one to maximize your potential on a piece of paper or the PDF. So when people see it in your industry, they advise you. Um, I will try to give you the career level advice, and I'm a person like yourself. I think we had a blast call yesterday, so
We
introduction is
did.
already made. So like-minded, I like to help people too, businesses too, individuals, and you like to work with the people. You don't want to be in the box, in the office or anything like that. You want to be active and helping
Yeah.
people out, moving forward in their lives. Um, the issue, what I'm finding out is the big gyms are run by the corporate offices. We touched base a little bit yesterday, and they have certain requirements to do. Also, that is really a challenge as Canadians, that once we come to this country, we have no experience, and everybody wants to have Canadian experience. And after we gain it, and we gain it to a little bit above average level, and when we go to the work, and then they say, well, I think you're a little overqualified, or your qualification is exceeding the job requirement. And I say, wait a minute, just like when I was starting, I had no experience. Now I have experience and
Please go.
overqualification. So what's going on here? What I'm finding out is we are not uh, receptive to understanding that people, when they don't have an experience, we need to still give them a chance to give them experience. So
An opportunity.
opportunity, and and they will love it for it. They will, like, crave for it. They need it. But when they finding out on their selves and working in the different sectors, and then they come back to that, then they say, okay, now you gain the Canadian experience, but that was not industry related. But also, you feel like you're doing too good, too solid, and too professional. So what are we saying? Canadians are not professional. Canadians doesn't like the best. We are not good folks. So what's the deal here? So um, I say faced a similar challenge, believe it or not, uh, when I was working for the companies before I started the business. I had the same challenge. Like, I was working in a company and I was giving them the ideas and all that, and try to articulate it, like, do this. And they say, well, your ideas are good, but they're, like, too advanced, or, like, I don't think so they can be able to make it, and this and that. And then after that, I
Mhm.
realized, like, I would like to work with them, that's fine, but I cannot be able to excel it, because if my idea doesn't see converting into reality, then I'm not gonna be able to, like, adjust myself with them. So what I did is, I decided to, like, start my business. It was very hard, and doing business is hard, but it is most rewarding too. Now,
Yes.
19 years in the business, I tell you, Andre, any idea I can think of, I can execute it in 3 to 30 days. We have a team, we have a system, we have a tools, we know how to, like, imagine it. With the AI integration, we are on the full force of use of AI. We embrace AI. We don't see it as a threat, we don't see it as a challenge, so we utilize those tools to improve ourselves. On the other side is the situation, with the economical situation we are in. You also need to see, like, what people are going through, what the government is going through. So you and I are very small um, people compared to the city level government, regional level government, and provincial level government, even federal. They're feeling the heat due to the policy by our neighbor imposing, and tariffs and all that. Business is mainly down. So currently, like, people are focusing only on essentials, like, how their needs going to be met, like food and shelter. That is what they are aiming right now kind of situation. And anything comes above it, like dining out, vacations, luxury cars, or, like, whenever your buddy comes in and you rent a good car, that is down. Gym memberships, premium in gyms, and any of those things which are not life essential, people are cutting it down just to
Yeah.
stay afloat with the bills and the rising living cost. So um, job you can keep looking fine, but it's very hard to land on a job which is going to be sustainable. And even when you land on the job,
Oh yeah.
um, even when you land on the job, the issue you will face is, it's not going to be the level that you expect it to be, like, either treatment from the colleagues wise or the clientele wise that you're going to receive. So,
Hmm.
for example, that you are, like, lifetime fitness level kind of coach, and which is a premium or LA fitness kind of coach, where a good kind of gentry and a clientele comes in, right? And they can be able to hire you on the X amount of dollar on the top of the expensive uh, membership fee already. But the issue is, if you tell them, listen, I want to do more, they may listen, like, outdoor activity, outdoor gym, or in-house, like, practicing, or something like that, they may take it. But if you go in any, like, entry level gym, F45, or any other one which is commonly available and affordable, the chances are they may not take you on board for it. So, what businesses look for is someone that compatible, affordable, and, like, workable
Hmm.
for them. But if they cannot be able to make money off of your service and time, then it's hard for them to commit a time with you or the compensation, right? So on the other side, we need to also understand the business side of logic too. And then we need to revise your resume to tone it down, in the result of is you become more acceptable. The third thing
Yeah.
is what I will advise you is start to look for your own private clientele. Now, private clientele is hard to find in Canada because by region-wise we are a very big country, but population-wise we are small. So you need to position yourself in a way that you become uh, the personal coach virtually, because it's hard to go. Just like we were talking about yesterday, I thought you were in Durham region, but you said now I'm in the North York area, so it's hard
Yeah.
travel time. So I say no problem, let's meet virtually, and that's a good exercise that we are doing it. And you don't need even a PC, even with the mobile phone, you can be able to work with it, and it works
Yeah.
very very openly. And with the earbuds that you have, if you put like in a thicker one, you can be able to work out and show them the different activities and show your client to do the same too. So
Yes.
so those kind of a virtual coach can be affordable because you're not leaving a house, and within an hour you can be able to slot it, four people, 15 minutes, and I'm giving you 15 minutes between 9 to 9:15, and then I'm going to go on, take on the next client, and then why don't you practice it, and I will come back next hour, 10 to 10:15. And this time slotting will help you to accommodate multiple clients in 1 hour window, while you observe them how they're doing in the next hour. Because when
Hmm.
once people get it, it's hard for them to replicate it right away because you're not there. So you need to give them a space, you need to give them time, you need to be extra patient, you need to be extra respectful. Like in person you can rule it, I get you. If anybody meet you in person, talk to you in person, you will impress them. But it takes a little bit more extra time to impress them online, and that's
Hmm.
the learning curve. Consultant will train you, educate you, how to do it and how to do it properly and all that. So starting your business will give you the confidence which you truly deserve. It is beyond seeking the work through institution to institution, or whatever, whatnot, but it also open up more opportunities for you. For example, not only you can be able to get your client through the proper website, SEO, social media postings, and all of that to attract the clientele into that sector, but also you can be able to approach corporate offices, and you can say, I'm a health coach, I'm a fitness coach, uh, and I can be able to come in, and through Digipix connection we can be able to bring a couple of other specialists, like a nutritionist I can advise you to come in, naturopathy doctor, and chiropractic doctor. They all love to give a good advice. They have the
Yeah.
same issue like you do. You think that you're having issue, they are doctors, they are qualified really really good, but they feel the same way too. Why people are not listening? uh, I think Canadians needs to have a kick into reality that we are not competing with the world, and the world is passing us by in innovation, technology, and
Oh yeah.
modernization. So, with that, I would advise you to start your own brand and think of the brand name, because if you go with any generic name, it can be duplicated. A lot of people say, listen, I don't have money, I'm going to go with a generic name, health fitness coach Durham. It can, and they start only social media. Well, it can be duplicated very easily, right? Health coach Durham, and Curtis, it's a part of Durham, but I'm giving you an example. So the name can be duplicated, and then what you're gonna do? You cannot be able to stop the other person. You stop the searches. The system is there, and it is there. So either you work with the system, but don't try to change it, because it's been there for decades. So we need to work with them. So I always tell the client to have a proper name of the business which fits for you, your needs, and your vision. And then start off small. Of course, all business start small. But if you don't
Yeah.
think, Andre, for the business now, the question is, when will you think? Because this is the opportunity of window which is knocking at your door. Hey buddy, wake up, job is not working for you. Maybe it's a sign by the God, the job is not for you. So, and when you struggle, you need to see where you're struggling at and what are the alternative. Maybe this is not the sector. And as much as what I got the idea yesterday, you're not only passionate, but you are also entrepreneurial. You do have entrepreneurial genes too. Like you can be able to manage and handle the business. Many people say like I do have XYZ issue and I cannot be able to do it. Like I get anxious very fast and I get depressed very fast. So I say, okay, no worries. Like, and stay in the job sector because it takes a lot of worries away from you. But it feels like you're a challenger, and if the challenge comes to you, but if the timeline and the path is given, you can achieve it. And but that needs to reflect to the world, and the world needs to believe in you, and from that belief, they are ready to pay you. And that's what the simplicity of the business model is. Here you go, sir. I've been speaking for 15 minutes.
Wow. No, no, no. Like, I'm all ears. I'm all ears. So like, I was highly in tune.
So, do you think that I make sense what I told you? Do you think that it fits for you?
It does make sense. It does make sense. You know, based on how things have been going, yeah, I probably this probably is a sign
Hmm.
from God, from
Mm-hmm.
the heavenly spirit that I've gotta choose a different path.
Mm-hmm.
So this could be it. This could be it.
Exactly. And the good thing
Yeah.
is, like, put it this way, and sometimes science shows in difficult way, and that is where you need to realize, like, and this is my turning point. Like, if this wouldn't happen, then you stay in the comfort zone, and this is exactly what I believe. Canadians are in comfort zone. We don't feel threat, we don't feel pressure, we don't feel competition. So we say, no, it's going to be easy, it's going to be cheesy, it's going to be breezy. But the world is, honestly, the world is passing by. And if we don't respect for our own selves, our own businesses, our own country, how the world is going to respect us? Like, you imagine, like, just earlier this decade, there was a reality show, Canada's Worst Handyman.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Oh, I've
Canada's
heard of that.
worst
Yeah.
drivers. So you're telling me that Canada got nothing better than you finding the worst handyman and you bring the grandma and grandpa into, like, the teams and try to build it? Of course, like, they just not competent and trained.
Yeah.
So, it's a mindset that we need to change, Andre. But the thing is, in order to change people's mindset, you need to set the example for your own self first. Because if you don't achieve it, then what are you preaching for, right? It's just like your own profession and the fitness coach. If you're not fit, you're not healthy, you're not, like, set with your body, and that's your compliment right there. Like, when I
Yeah.
saw you in the store, I say, man, you look so good, dressed, like, good, and are you, like, in the fitness industry? And you say yes, and I give you the card. That was, I think, 3 4 months ago. you know
It was about that. So
yeah,
about
but
3 months ago.
let's see, like, so where this journey takes us. So, um, as a business consultant, that's my advice to you. You want to keep looking for the job. I wish you all the best. Like, tweak the resume. There are some free apps available which can be able to take on and give you advice. But you need to start looking beyond that, because the response you're not getting from it is also putting your morale down, your
It
energy
is.
down. It's really not good. I mean, I don't want to, like, sugarcoat it. It's really not good, because when you don't, and the bad thing is, let's say if somebody apply in my company, so I say, listen, I do not have the paid position available, but
Yeah.
if you want to work as intern or volunteer until you find a job, by all means come in, and we can talk about it. Some agree, some don't. So what people do, like, for 2 3 months they don't work at all and keep applying. 2 3 months gone and they had no experience. Would you
Mm.
rather waste a time, or come by here, I will train you, I will mentor you, I will help you fix your resume, and I will give you some advice which you may not be understanding by sitting at home and applying the job and over, and you thinking only of watching the training environment and the company of people. Good energy makes you or breaks you. So by sitting at home alone is just makes you very lonely kind of thing, and you don't get a push. Like for coming over here, I was thinking about this meeting since last night, since I woke up, and since I take a shower, I'm gonna have a meeting. And usually, literally, I go to Tim Hortons and take my whatever thing and eat either in the parking before I come to the office, do it. But I took time. I went,
Yeah.
I walked in, I greeted the lady, and she was feeling sad. So I smiled and I say, listen, how are you? You always work hard. You should take vacation. Then she smiled. She said, I take a vacation. Thank you very much. I took one in the start of the year, one in the summer, and in the December. I said, you're taking better than me. I should learn from you. So I cheer her up and I get the cheer back. That's the positivity. Then I sat down there, finish my meal, and then this is where I text you that see you soon, and then I come here and join with the full energy, because
Yeah.
meetings do take energy. So whenever I don't have meeting, I eat lightly, but whenever I have a meeting, because you have to speak, you have to give energy, you have to give the impression to the person, and if they're not motivated virtually, then how are you going to motivate them in person, right?
That's
So
true. Very true.
that's what it is, man. I mean, the people are there who can be able to, and but you need to in the business sector. Currently, if I tell anybody to find you, they cannot even Google you, and when they Google you, they need to land on your site and learn something about you. Otherwise, I have to explain a lot. I have to explain 10 minutes each person. After 2 3 person, I'm gonna give up.
Yeah, you're
Whatever.
exhausted. Yeah.
But if I have your card, if I have your reference, if I have your site link, I can be able to share. Listen, read about this person. He's very good. He's educated. He's respectful, and he's caring and he's kind, and he's willing to talk to you if you have any health needs. And start off with both options that I would say. Start off the option that you can be able to coach people virtually as well as in person, either at the gym or either at the home. So they will have choices of both, because I know some lady who wants to be fit, but she doesn't like to go to the gym, because something happened to her in the eyesight wise, and the government took the license away, that you're not gonna drive until it gets fixed.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so what she's gonna do? She's always dependent on her husband or son to drive her around. So she said, you know what, I'm gonna stay home. But that staying at home causing her tremendous loneliness. That she's outgoing
Yeah.
person like yourself wanted to meet. Even she said, listen, are you busy or not? Can I get you coffee? And she doesn't take no for an answer. So even I had coffee, I said bring it over. My clients and colleagues bring it sometime just to say hi. So our office is open, I'm open, and I'm just making this time to, without seeking any compensation, just to get to know you, advise you, what you can be able to do in order to think better and think outside the box. And if you see it, the virtual coach concept, because even doctors are going virtual these days.
Yeah.
So naturopathic doctor, chiro has to be in person because they have to fix your body, but
Physically be there. Yeah.
physically, yeah. But connecting with the network of those health conscious people, doctors, chiropractors, naturopathy doctor, and nutritionists, I think it will be a good segment that you can be able to move forward. But you have to have your own brand identity that people can
Yes. Agreed.
recognize and hire you.
That'll be first. Like creating my own brand and identity, and then I guess there'll be more of an avenue. more of more clients that'll be interested in what I can provide for them.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
And you need also a team who can be able to create the content for you and film you and edit, because by the time you set up the camera and do it, you sometimes you go off the frame. No, man, you do what you do. Let the professional do what they do. Many people, try to do it. Don't be a vlogger type. You can make come up some of the vlogging, walking after the workout, before the workout kind of thing, what you can be able to do. Be the advisor to the people. You can charge with the advisory role. The consulting, just I will stay, just advise you. You can talk to me, or I can be able to meet you virtually. I can be able to see you what you're doing, and I can assist you. But the thing is, the team behind it, who's going to make the brand website and do the marketing, they need to support your system, because
Yes.
if you get involved in technicalities and all those things, then you end up not doing what you're supposed to do, which is getting the client and training the clients.
Hmm.
So that is another thing with the entrepreneurs, people don't understand. I try to do it all. Yeah, it's good for the starters, but mature men and women, when they start, I tell them right away, don't try to, you're not in 20s anymore, you know or you're not in early 30s, so you don't have much time. So stop guessing it, start assuring it.
Hmm.
See, so guessing game, everything is exposed, everything is available, knowledge is there, AI tools are there, so what are we kidding, right? So but we need to have a professionals to do a professional job, and you expect professional results, and this way, that you can be able to set the system and start moving forward in the right direction. So even when the job requirement comes slow, that is fine. And even if you land on the job, you may find it that they find you more attractive after you start a business, and they're going to say, listen, we're ready to hire you now. Oh, okay, ready to hire me now. Oh, thank you, very good. But I'm available only X amount of hours in a day because my day is booked. Then you don't join them full time, you join them only on the weekends, you join them only on the
Yeah.
evenings, only on the certain amount of timing in the day, right, when you're available. Then you will have both, then you can be able to manage both sides, right? So with this, think about it. Do let me know what is the input of yours, and I'm
Yeah.
willing to work with you, guide you through the process, and help you, give you the outline and the proposal, so we can be able to discuss things and you know move forward.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm definitely gonna talk to a few friends of mine, a few close friends of mine, and see if they want to be on board
Okay.
with a project. Yeah.
So
And then
in
I'll
the
touch base with you.
industry related, they're in the same industry that you're in.
Yeah, there's a few of them that were also kickboxing trainers that are no longer at that same gym. So
Okay.
it might be an opportunity that they might want to pursue.
Sure. And with this way, what will happen, Andre? When you approach things professionally, people attract, and when people attract, you need to set the right direction. So either you become the captain of your team, or you choose somebody who can be able to lead the front end, because we need a
Hmm.
communication phase. We need somebody who's confident on camera, confident on speaking, and who knows how to keep the customer relations active and all that, from the day one to till the time the customer leaves you, kind of thing. Whatever the reason is, people move and all that.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm recording this video, so I will send it to you, the link of that, after I post it tonight. So share it with your friends of yours, and tell them, let's watch this, listen to it, what the man has to say, and check our links. I will share some links with you. Look at the
Oh yes, please.
brand, look at the, I will WhatsApp it to you, so it's easier that you can be able to share there. And I'm available for the advice. You have my contact. Maybe we can set up a meeting with them, later this week or early next week with your friend of yours. So collectively, we'll listen their input, and it would be nice if you combine the package together, because what happening is people are putting too much time on online, but most of the time online tools don't speak back to you. You're watching video, but video don't talk back at you. Apps also don't talk back at you, or they don't
Mm-hmm.
train you, right? Like, they have systematic things. Okay, just do this, but have you done this? Okay, well, good. It's like a casino. You can be able to play until, like, you get tired and you say, what am I doing? But the real play is in the field. Real play is, like, is a real sports, right? Outside. So it's a different thing. So we need to make people healthy, happy, and like, motivate for them to be succeed in life. And you can approach both consumers and businesses alike. Consumers will pay you less, of course, but businesses can say, listen, why don't you, like, get on the a month long training,
Yeah.
coming in on X amount of hours in a day, and, like, try to energize our team, because I think they're getting a little sloppy and lazy. Just activate them, and, like, showcase some self-defense training too. So there we go. So
Yeah.
you got, like, some health fitness thing as well as self-defense, and moreover a couple of other things. And when you start a business, people will join along. That's the beauty about the business. In the job, what happened is you're working fine, but you're ready to do more, but you cannot be able to offer more due to the fact, like, you're limited to what the employer can be able to offer you. But
That's true.
through the business, you can be able to bring not only 2-3%, but also, like, affiliation, or, like, some other things. Like, if you get that, we will give you $10, $20 coupon for your first purchase at Healthy Planet Canada, let's say. So by the nutrition zone discount. So many opportunities open when you have a business brand, but not many opportunities open when you try to sell yourself as a singular person. I'm giving you the business tip.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Cool.
do let me know
A
if
lot of
I
food for thought. Yes.
do let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to answer
Yes.
it, and do talk to your friends, tell them about me, and maybe we can schedule another meeting.
Yes. I'll contact you. Let's see, sometime later this week, and
Sure.
hopefully we can schedule something by the beginning of next week, or maybe by Friday.
You got it. Friday I'm open. This
Yeah.
Friday I'm open. Next Friday I have some video filming to do. So,
Yeah.
but do let me know. I will send you the link of the video by the end of the day today. So take a look at it, or, like, midday today. I will send it to you. So share it with them, and then let me know what they
Mhm.
say. And the advice is the first step. The biggest challenge in start a business or doing a business is to start it. Once you start it, then you start to attract, but you have to have a good mentor, you have to have a good advisor who leads you in the right direction. Because you sit in the car, you put the fuel on, you're ready to go, but if you have a wrong address, the GPS will take you to the wrong place. So, like, direction really matters, advice really matters, consulting really matters. So with that, let's connect again, and look forward to, like, help you grow in your life, in your career, in your business now.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to connect with you later this week.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Take care.
All
God
right.
bless you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye bye.